So,
Ever since I was born, I've been trained to serve you.
yes, I know this, but I would like to know about you. What do you like to do?
Whatever you like.
What kind of music do you like?
Whatever kind of music you like.
Look, I know what I like, and I know you know what I like because you were trained to know what I like, but I would like to know what you like. For instance, do you have a favorite food?
Yes?
Good! What is your favorite food?
Whatever food you like.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lenny. For those of you who don't know, if you're returning, as always guys, welcome back. Hope you guys are having a marvelous day, or you are going to have a marvelous day. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe to my channel. You're probably wondering what I do. I basically just turn my camera on and I talk a whole lot of stuff, just like everybody else these days. Yeah, I figured why not do a quick, maybe 5-minute video about pick-me's. That's why you clicked here, right? You want to talk about pick-me. Now, some people might feel offended about what I have to say, and if you do get offended, please believe me, that is not my goal. I just want to, put this out there. I will say that I have been guilty of being a pick-me sometime in the past, a very long time ago, and I don't think we even realize that they are pick-me's, or how desperate or how pathetic it actually appears when you look at it for what it is. Who don't know what a pick-me is or aren't familiar with the term pick-me, to me, a pick-me is basically a woman who will do or say anything for male approval. She just wants to appease men. Everything that she puts out there on social media or on a date that comes out of her mouth is just for the validation of guys. Now, it doesn't always have to be for guys. It can just be, to feel validated by, the popular opinion or the popular person in school or the popular person at work. You know what I mean? Hence, pick me, please pick me to be your friend, pick me to be your girl. At the end of the day, it's just desperate. You are doing the most to get chose. Now, before I start listing examples of what a pick-me is, even though for the most part it is like single women just trying to get chose, you can definitely be a pick-me in a relationship as well. Let's think of this more as a keep me, please keep me. Nonetheless, it's all desperate feminine energy that you do not need to ignore. One really good example of a pick-me is putting your qualifications out there, your wifey qualifications. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're literally doing this. You're not on Twitter talking about like, I'm a good wife because XYZ. It can just be constantly just talking about it, like constantly talking about how much you love to cook and clean, how high your sex drive is, talking about how, turn on you always are. It's just saying things just to grab like the male attention. Now, it's not limited to that. There are other ways that you might be a pick-me. One way of that is, talking about how you love to spoil the guys you're dating, or talking about how women should pay on a date, especially if he's the one that asks you out. Personally, I don't believe in a girl paying on a date, especially if he asks you out. Now, if those are your views, generally that's what you believe, then good for you. But the moment that you sit there and you're doing that just to get noticed by a guy, I think that's just pick-me behavior. Basically, any woman you're talking about like, oh, I'm gonna spoil my man and get him a PS5 and yada yada yada, posting constant thirst trap for like male attention, you know what I mean? Like anything like that is, to me, is a pick-me. One of the most annoying ways you can be a pick-me is also getting up on a woman's personal views, because most men might disagree with it. This can be anything from how she dresses. This can be anything about how she may present herself, her standards. Oh, I would never wear this, I would never wear this much makeup, knowing that most guys don't like makeup. Or I would never, I'm all natural, knowing that most guys supposedly don't like surgery bodies. Any moment that you're bringing a woman down to make yourself look better, or make it look like you're more desirable than the next girl, to me is pick-me behavior. And it's just like, why do that? Like, we are women, we're supposed to stick together, we're supposed to have each other's now back. I want to get into like how you can be a pick-me in a relationship, or like to say a keep me. Thing that can make you a keep me is financially supporting a man you're just getting to know, or you just started dating. Like, you shouldn't have to do that. And in any event where you're compromising like your views, your morals, your personal opinions, all to keep your, you know, your man, to me is another form of a pick me, you know what I mean, or keep me. Another thing that a lot of girls do sometimes is they allow these guys that supposedly care about them to disrespect them. And it's just like, if any man is disrespecting you, you should not have to deal with that. You shouldn't even want to be kept by this guy. There are plenty of women who compromise who they are because they feel like this is the best they can get, and it's just like, no, like, not at all. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I see this on a regular basis. At the end of the day, it's just, you know, it's just desperate. Like, you shouldn't have to feel like you have to compromise who you are and the person that you want to be or going to be because you want to be picked by a guy or because you want to be kept by this guy. You should be who you are for you, because at the end of the day, if you're having everybody else validate how, you know, cool you are or how much of a good woman you are and yada yada, what's gonna happen when they're gone? Like, who do you have then? That's why it's so important to just basically like feel confident in who you are and what you believe and what you can or cannot do. At the end of the day, like, I'm not the kind of girl that, you know, feels like women's value is dependent on their marital status. However, if your goal is for whatever reason is to find a guy, you don't have to put this desperate feminine energy out there to find this. Like, there is someone out there for you. Just be you. You don't have to do the most. You don't have to force it. You know what I mean? To be in a relationship. And if you are in a relationship and you feel like you have to, y'all just ain't clicking, then just cut it, let it go, because you shouldn't be miserable in a relationship. You shouldn't have to walk on eggshells in order to keep your relationship going. At the end of the day, you keep acting like this and all you're gonna do is attract dusty men who just don't know any better. A good man is gonna be able to see through the BS. A good man doesn't want a yes woman, you know what I mean? A good man is gonna want a woman who is true to herself, period. Be you always, and the rest will follow. All right guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, like and subscribe, share the video if someone needs to hear this, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Take care, bye.